Ground with Jess. Today I'll be making a delicious cheesy lasagna. So for greens, it's going to be rosemary, thyme, basil, oregano. I have seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, meat pasta sauce, fresh red peppers, our lasagna of course. We have our meat, which is ground beef, 2 pounds, and 3 choice of cheese, mozzarella, sharp cheddar, and pepper jack. I hope you guys are ready to get your grub on. So we're gonna start off by boiling our water, and I'm gonna add a little secret. I add chicken base to my water just to give the pasta a little bit of extra flavor. So I put 2 tablespoons of the chicken base. So I'm gonna let it boil and get the water ready to throw in my pasta. While that gets to a boil, I'm gonna start off with my meat. So in this pot, we're gonna cook off our ground beef. So for my ground beef, forgot to mention, I'm gonna use cheesy taco seasoning. So I'm gonna throw in my seasoning in there. Also the garlic powder. Oops, sorry. 1/4. Onion powder. And some seasoned salt. You don't want to add too much. You don't want it salty, so just add as you go once you taste it. Make sure you mix it all around really good just to get all that seasoning into your meat. So I'm also gonna add my chili flakes. I like to make it a little bit spicy. So chili flakes, some oregano, give it that really good flavor. Some basil. Some thyme leaves as well. And of course, my favorite, rosemary. These will give your pasta really good flavor in your ground beef. So now when my meat is cooked, I'm gonna throw in my sauce, but before, make sure you drain out the juice. You don't want it too oily. So throw in your sauce. Mix it real good. And also I did check if it needed a little bit more seasoned salt, and I added a little bit extra. So make sure you taste your meat before you add the sauce, that the salt is good. You don't want it too salty or no flavor, so just add a little bit of more seasoned salt if you need it. So now I'm gonna let it simmer. I did throw a little bit of more rosemary, thyme, and chili flakes. Now I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna cover it and let it simmer approximately 25 minutes and take care of my pasta to get it ready to pan it. So now that my water is boiling, I'm gonna add my lasagna, and we're gonna cook it to al dente, and it's gonna finish off in the oven, so you don't want to overcook your pasta. So make sure you keep an eye on it. So now that my pasta is ready, I'm gonna drain the water. And I'm gonna throw a little bit of cold water to stop the cooking. And then I'm gonna throw it back into my pot, and we're gonna start layering our pasta. So now we're gonna start layering our pan. One by one, we're gonna be careful, the pasta can be hot, so use some tongs or something. So now that I put the first layer, I'm gonna add my ground beef with my sauce. We're gonna layer it and spread it really good. Then we're gonna add cheese. We're gonna add 3 types of cheese, like I said, sharp cheddar, mozzarella, and pepper jack. And we got our pepper jack. And we're gonna layer it with another layer of pasta. And do the same process. So this is my final layer. I'm covering it up really good. And I'm gonna throw some extra sauce on top. And I'll spread it around really good. And I'm gonna throw the last of the cheese, and we're gonna throw it in the oven at 375 temp and bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. Get all that cheese. So now I'm gonna throw it in the oven, and I'm gonna let it in there for 30 minutes. I want the cheese to be crusted on top, so we'll come back in 30 minutes. Here is my delicious lasagna. I added tomato and bacon on top. You see, it's very cheesy and meaty. Hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you guys for watching. Stay grubbing.